I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll talk about how to pronounce orphan and orphanage. So these words have the stress on the first syllable, or, and the letters OR do say the or diphthong. So you want to have a clear vowel there and a little bit of length, orphan, orphanage. Then the letters PH say the F sound, which we often spell with letter F. So I've rewritten that for you here with a different spelling to help you understand that spelling and sound. It's less common, of course, to have PH, but we have that in words like phone and orphan. And then in the word orphan, we don't have much in the way of a vowel sound in the last syllable. You'll probably have a little bit of a schwa sound here, but you might even see it in the dictionary in the IPA with just the F and the N. That's because that's going to be a reduced vowel. All of my length and stress goes on the or, and then the fun syllable is going to be very short. I'm trying to move as quickly as possible from the F to the N sound. That's called a syllabic N. Basically, the N is the whole syllable. We just say the N sound. We don't need much vowel before it. So orphan, orphan. I wrote it here as the word fun because if there is any vowel there, you want to have a little bit of a schwa sound. But you can hear how if I say a clear vowel, orphan, it doesn't sound the same as orphan, orphan. Same thing happens in orphanage. Orphanage, we have the same sounds as orphan in the beginning, stress on the or, and then here I did write it with the schwa simply because we have that N sound may be happening here more on this nidge syllable, orphanage, orphanage. So you may be more likely to hear a bit of an sound for that schwa in this word. Definitely 3 syllables, orphanage, with our length on the first syllable. The letters AGE at the end of a word will say the I and the J sounds. Letter G says either G or J. We often spell this J sound with letter J at the start of words like job or jump. At the end, we spell it with GE, or I've written it here, we also spell it with DGE, as in ridge or edge. So it can help you to think about a word like ridge because it's a similar sound. So you can try ridge, nidge, orphanage, orphanage. And just make sure that your voice is on for that j sound and that you're pushing it out. You don't want it to be nij or nitch. You don't want it to be devoiced or be continuing. It's an affricate sound. The symbol is basically showing you we start with the tongue in the position for the D sound, then we drop it down to the position for the zh sound. This zh sound is basically the same as the sh sound with my voice on. But it's one sound even though there's 2 symbols there. So trying that j, ij, nidge, orphanage. You can get more help for the j sound, the vowels, syllabic N, all of the sounds of American English in our Sounds of English course on SpeechModification.com. It's a great overview for every sound of American English, helps you know how they're spelled, how to pronounce them, and what accent error patterns to watch out for. So I highly suggest getting the course to build a strong foundation to be able to pronounce any word you like in American English. You can find that on our courses page on SpeechModification.com. I'll be back again tomorrow with another word of the day, as well as on Friday we'll have our live question and answer class. You can attend, type your questions in the chat, and I'll answer them for you live. I hope to see you there. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye everyone. Hope to see you again soon.